This is gonna be a long video. I have been dying to make this video. I just came back from Japan yesterday, and these are all the things that I bought in Japan, and they are some that I did not include in this video because it's just too niche. However, I have all the stuff here from clothes, useful goodies, kitchenware, 100 yen store, and then kuromi-chan, my Sanrio lovers, and then a little bit of makeup section. I'm just gonna unpack with you guys one by one from each section. If you are interested in a specific section, please feel free to skip the other parts. I'm just gonna put a timestamp somewhere. But anyways, first off, I am gonna start with this useful goods. There's a store in Japan that is called Nitori. And let me tell you, you can have your life together if you go to that store. It's pretty much like IKEA. Well, maybe not really. I don't know. I would say Japanese equivalent of IKEA. And you can have all sorts of stuff. And I really wanted to make my life easier around kitchen. So first off, we have this tray. You can put like ham or sliced cheese, whatever. You can contain anything in here and you just like stick it up on the refrigerator. So you have extra storage in your fridge, which is I need that. And second of all, my husband, he's like, I don't think you really need this, but as a Japanese wifey, I kind of do. This is like a plastic bag stand. As funny as that sounds, you just put it in the sink and cover the plastic bag over it. And what it does is, like for example, you're cutting some carrots and you know there's some carrot peels. What do you do with the waste? You just put it in the plastic bag. But you know, I don't want it to have the plastic bag like lying around, so I would rather have a station for it. And that is why I got this. This is not really kitchen related, but this is more for my shower. So this is pretty much a mirror that I can put on the wall. Also, this is not real glass, so if I shattered or if this drops from the wall, I will still be intact. This is like very Japanese, I think, because Japanese homes are really small and people tend to like buy things and put it on the wall or just like add stuff. And I found this at Nitori and I said I really need to get this because I realized that there are no mirrors in American showers. And my husband pointed that out and I was like, actually that's a good idea. I was very excited to get this and still very excited to put it in the fridge still, but you can sort things out in the fridge. Honestly, my fridge is a mess, especially with all the sauce and mayo, ketchup. It's just laying around everywhere. So I really needed one of those sorting items and I am really excited to use this. Next is this carpet cleaner. I specifically got this not for the carpet but for cat hair because let me tell you, I have this cat called Popo. Some of you may know. She just sheds a lot, like a lot. And I need something to get rid of the cat hair all over me. And I know this stuff really works well. I don't know if this shape and all is a thing here, but I figured I should just get it because I don't really see them around here. So that was everything with Nitori. I am actually very excited to open everything later and put it in the fridge or put it in the shower, whatever. I am so excited. Okay, moving on. All of the kitchen goods. I got this at Kappabashi, which is very close to Asakusa. It is a place where you can get literally all the kitchen utensils, everything you need. It is a traditional place, so some places could be very expensive, especially with knives, plates, you know, something really delicately made. It is very expensive. But other than that, I just got very normal but still very useful and not too expensive stuff. First of all, we have this pan that is 1,500 yen, which is probably like $12 in USD. I'm not sure. Specifically, I use this for cooking eggs. You know those like egg rolls? Not those like Chinese egg rolls, but like rolled eggs. I don't know what they're called. This is made out of ceramic, and so the eggs won't stick. It actually changes my life. My mom has one and I've always been begging for it, and I finally got it. And you know what? Actually, I am gonna open those. So this is the final product. The next thing that I have is this little piggy. It is pretty much like a cover for a plate if you have any leftovers, and it can also be used to microwave stuff. It looks like plastic, but I guess it's not because I can microwave it. I figured this would be very useful as well, especially sometimes with saran wraps. I just get really, you know what I mean? Because I don't know. But this little piggy, I am very excited to use him. The next thing I have is the ceramic grater. They had two sizes. This one is a smaller one and the other one was pretty big. I decided to go with the small one because I wanted to, sometimes I really want to grate like little cheese or little ginger, and the big ones were a little too much. This is also something that my mom had and I really needed one since I do cook a lot. I am actually really excited to use this. This you can shred, slice, and peel anything, any sort of vegetables, and especially cabbage, carrots, and radishes. So if you do any of that daily, you should so get this. I never used it myself, but I saw my mom use it and it looked like it is pretty efficient. It's not gonna look pretty, it's just super efficient. It's just like a mom thing, I feel like. Oh, you can also slice some onions, my miso girlies. I don't know how much I need to stress this. I have been looking for this little miso maker. So you just scoop up some miso and then you put it like that in the soup, so you're not actually dumping the whole miso in the soup. This was also pretty cheap. I don't remember how much it was. So this is the stainless steel steamer, which I don't think I really need, but my parents were like, Miu, you have to get this thing because it literally changes your life and the way you cook. I was like, okay, if you say so. I haven't personally used it yet, but apparently my parents think it's an awesome idea. What you can do is you put it in the pan. You can either shrink it like this, or you can also open it, and you can either put it in the pan or pot. It doesn't matter as long as you can steam it. So it is size adjustable and you can steam vegetables, fish, meat, and literally anything. I think that's why my parents were like, you should get this because it is life-changing. And there's also some sticks. You can put some water beneath it so you can steam, you know, put it in the pan, pot, and put some vegetables, or if you want it more closed, because you can close it. I feel like this is also like a cooking mom thing. My mom loves to cook, so I guess that's why she recommended it, and I am excited to use this. Moving on, probably this one was unnecessary, but I got those 2 plates for sushi. Me and my husband do make a lot of sushi. Maybe not a lot, but sometimes. So I figured it would be nice to have a little sushi plate and have it look nice and have a little sushi date night, stuff like that. It honestly feels like a slate, and I think it is, but it seems pretty nice. This is also a plate that me and my husband really liked, and we were like, we have to get this. So we just got 2 because we were a little bit worried about the weight of our luggage. I also needed something that is small but not too small, big but not too big, like a medium-sized plate. I would call this a medium-sized plate. I know some people would say that is small. It is very pretty. It is made in Japan. If you are a plate lover or if you enjoy those patterns, I highly recommend you guys go to Kappabashi and get all those very useful stuff. Now we are gonna move on to a $1 or 100 yen store section. I am actually kind of surprised this is all I got. They also have so many useful things, very efficient. And one of them is those guys. It is pretty much a clip for bags. Let me get something. So this is some dashi that I just found. It has been opened, but I just have it fold like this. But what you can do, have this little guy, clip it, so you are sure that there are no bugs in there or you accidentally spilled it, none. I just feel like this is very useful. I have those clips already, but I wanted more. And this is pretty much the same. The size is just different, but you can use it for bigger bags. The next thing I got is this little makeup sponge stand. It's also shaped like a cat. So I was like, I have to get this. Probably unnecessary, but so I guess the idea is that you can put a makeup sponge. Could be smaller, but I'm still very happy about it. The next thing I got are those very long chopsticks. And the reason why I got this is because mainly to cook. I don't eat with those. This is for cooking. And I think this is like peak Japanese moment, but we do cook a lot with those long chopsticks, and I've been wanting those for so long. It's just super useful. It's long enough so I won't burn my hand. This is for shower, washing my body. This is like a foaming towel. Put soap here, foam it, and it gets super bubbly, super foamy. And I do have this, but the one that I have is super coarse. So I needed something that is a little softer and more gentle for my skin. I have not seen this before, but this is apparently a sponge holder. This little cat, the silver cat, is a sticker, and you stick it in the sink, and there are little thorns on it. So you just hook the sponge so it'll hold it. I will show it to you guys later, but I don't know if it works well. Is the thing, and the stickers are really small, but I guess we'll find that out later. And the last thing I got is the cooking oil hardener. I don't really use a lot of oil, but I thought it will be useful at some point. It says powerfully and quickly hardens oil. That would be pretty useful, because probably the reason why I don't use a lot of oil while cooking is because I don't know what to do with the oil later. I mean, I know, like, if I look it up, sure, I don't know, I just feel bad for ruining the environment, but I think this would help me cook more, I think, with oil. Actually, okay, I just realized, guys, I am so sorry I did not open those two items. I am really sleepy, guys. It's 12:30 and I woke up like an hour ago. I am still kind of sort of jet lagged. Going back to the previous section. So this is a little soy sauce holder. I desperately needed one of those because the soy sauce bin that I have is just too big. And whenever I just want to use a little bit for sushi or gyoza, I just have to bring the whole bottle out. And it's just a little bit annoying, honestly. So I wanted something that is very small. I feel like this is also unnecessary. Some people, I can totally see some people being like, well, you can just deal with the big bottles. I should have bought like 2 of those at least to have soy sauce and some vinegar, because I do a lot of dumplings, gyoza, and this is like really useful stuff. Last but not least, the cutting board. This is a Paolonia cutting board, which when I saw it first, I was like, okay, I guess that's not really necessary in my life. And then I grabbed it and I was so surprised how light it is. It's really light, and I was like, you know what, I am gonna get this because it seems very nice. Apparently, the Paolonia cutting boards, they don't really absorb a lot of water, so it dries faster. It lasts longer too. Smells really nice too. The little kanji that says Paolonia is pretty cool. I do have a lot of cutting boards that are made out of wood, but I'm just not really a huge fan of it because, you know, I cut it a lot and now it's just messed up. So that's why I got this brand new cutting board. Anyways, now we are gonna move on to these guys, those 2 boxes. As you can see, this is a hair iron, and I got this at Don Quixote. It was 3,500 yen, which probably converts to what, somewhere in the 20s. Very cheap. I had to get this because the one that I have right now is broken real good and I needed an upgrade. It is taped real good. I can't open it. There it is. Okay, honestly, this one seems a little cheap. I feel the one that I had was a little nicer. It was just broken, but I guess we'll see. I hope I don't burn myself. I am very excited to show you guys this product. So this is pretty much a mincer. It's a cordless capsule cutter appliance. Again, my mom had this exact same product. I used it one night. Game changer. So what you do pretty much is you roughly chop onions, carrots, whatever you need to mince. You can also mince some meat and you just throw it in there, cover it up like that, and then you push it. It minces really well and really quick. I was mind blown when I first saw how this worked. But the only thing is this whole thing is made out of glass, so I really need to be careful not to drop it. And I also believe I need to charge this. Yeah, I do need to charge this in order to make it work. So that was the 2 boxes. Now we are gonna move on to the little cosmetic section. I didn't didn't get a lot of cosmetics in Japan because I felt like I already have a lot here, so it's not really necessary for me. But one of the things that I've got is this little powder. Supim powder is what it's called, and supim means no makeup, so it pretty much translates to no makeup powder. And what it is it just looks like you're not wearing any makeup, but you kind of are. It's the whole idea. And you can also go to bed with it if you really, really need to. Yeah, I really do like wearing those because I do get really oily. So this powder really helps me not to be oily. This is a little nail oil, pretty common in the US or anywhere in the world. But I just desperately needed some care for my fingernails, and I was like, yeah, I need to get this. And also I like how it's pink. Can Make is a really cheap but very cute cosmetic brand in Japan, and I had to get those two mascara that really holds the whole day. Even if it's rainy or humid outside, these bad boys will not let you down. It will hold your eyelashes. And this is something that my mom was like, Miu, can you please take this with you? This is a face mask. There's 7 in here. I don't know what it really does. I feel like this is for older people, but it says quality first, super vitamin C 100 white, high concentrate essence contained, an exclusive skincare item that will help your skin attain its optimum conditions. I guess I will use it. I just don't know how it's gonna feel like or anything. And it is made in Japan. All right, moving on to the next section. My Sanrio lovers, if you are here, I know. Okay, let me tell you guys how it all started, okay? Kuromi-chan has been in my life for not too long, honestly, but I have been seeing her like a lot. One of my sorority sisters, she had this Kuromi-chan slipper on, and when I was living with her, kept seeing. And humans are so interesting because I was seeing it every day, I guess. Now I like it. It's weird. It's really weird. And when I came to Japan, I saw all the Sanrio goods that are really accessible, and they are literally everywhere. Everything is collaborating with Sanrio characters, and I've seen way more Kuromi-chan than I was here, and my love towards Kuromi-chan finally exploded, I guess. It's weird, and I really hope this is not a fling because it would suck after getting all those things and not liking Kuromi-chan anymore. That would kind of suck. But anyways, I will show you guys what I got from Japan that is Kuromi-chan related or Sanrio characters. You know, if there's this much Kuromi-chan stuff, there are other Sanrio characters too. So if you are interested in any Sanrio characters, you should watch it because this is pretty entertaining. The first thing I got, contact lenses case that has both Kuromi-chan and My Melody on it. I got this at the 100 yen store as well. Very cute. Very cute. I love it. Oh, I still have some contact lenses solution in there. But yes, I adore it so much. The next thing, it is already unpacked because I really desperately wanted to use it, is this little phone holder. Like, isn't that so cute? The ears, the details. It is bent like this because Kuromi-chan's holding the phone. Isn't it so cute? I was like, oh my god. I will enjoy my screen time a lot more than I do now, which is kind of dangerous. The next thing I got is the Kuromi-chan glasses case. You know, a very normal glasses case, but very cute. This little figure I got, this is actually from a claw game in Japan, I think. Yeah, my husband got it for me. It's just a little figure, it doesn't do anything, but it'll just sit there, watch you, and be cute. I also got this at the 100 yen store, but this is a band-aid holder, which I thought it was pretty cool, and I do use a lot of band-aids, unfortunately. I do cut my fingers a lot and have it in the bag, and you can also put some Q-tips as well to, you know, fix your makeup or whatever you need, honestly. And this is a Kuromi-chan band-aid. Probably I'm gonna put it in the band-aid holder that I got so it'll be more integrated, I guess. This little mascot, I also got it at the claw machine game. My friend got it for me and it's just super cute. There's also a Kuromi-chan handkerchief. This one's pretty big than a normal one, but this is something that my mom got me for my birthday. I will definitely use it for sure. And the next thing I got is pretty interesting. I got this at the Don Quixote as well. This is a two-way shaver. You can either shave your face, you know, your face line, wherever. And you can also shave your eyebrows as well, like, you know, those outer lines that is really hard to actually shave. And you can charge this and bring it around with you. And it also comes with a little charm, a kuromi charm. I've been wanting to open this so bad, but I saved it for you guys. Okay, this is a lot of fun. It's actually pretty cool. So this side is for eyebrows and that is for the face. I don't know how to turn it on though. Wow. Whoa. Oh wow. It's it's pretty powerful. Oh gosh. I am so excited. Oh my goodness. All right, moving on. This is a little postcard that I got. The kuromi summer postcard. I thought I'm not gonna mail this to anyone. I am just gonna put it on the wall and appreciate the art because this is just super cute. And this is something that I also got from a 100 yen store. A little kuromi pouch. Very small, very cute. Guys, I have been waiting to open this thing. This is a kuromi bowl that my mom got for me. Isn't that so cute? Oh my god. A little bow in the middle and the kuromi art on the side. Very excited to use this. And last but not least, the kuromi t-shirt. How cute! How cute is that? I got a large size because I wanted to wear it very casually and also I wanted to wear it in bed. Also very excited to wear this. That was kind of a lot, honestly, but so much fun at the same time. I am sorry if you are not Sanrio or kuromi lover. That might have been a lot. But now we are gonna move on to the last section, which is clothes and bags. I am actually kind of surprised. I did not get a lot of clothes there. I only have 5. I only got 5. I feel like I'm mistaken. I feel like I bought more, but I guess this is all I have. So first of all, there are some Uniqlo pants that I want to show you guys. I think they're here too, and they are ultra seamless pants. You know, like when you wear underwear, they're not thongs. You get those panty lines out if you wear a dress or workout clothes, but these ones, they are ultra seamless, so it'll be very fitted to your skin. I desperately wanted to have one of those. Moving on to this beautiful, beautiful bag. I got this in Shibuya. It cost me like, I think 8,000 yen or something, so it was not cheap. But I have been looking for those Y2K bags. Excuse me. I finally found one, and these two things, obviously, I put it on there. This also, like, fur items are really popular in Japan, or starting to get popular, and I do really enjoy those fur items. And you know, I know it's fake too, so it's all good. I have a little kuromi here as well, and it's just overall, I'm just obsessed with this Y2K bag. This is also something that I got from the store Wigo. It is very popular and cheap in Japan. It's a little jean skirt. I feel like it was a little too short for me personally, and I was not able to wear it in Japan because in Japan you don't really wear super short stuff. I feel like people will look at you like, oh wow, she's brave. But here in the US, it's not that uncommon. You know, people be slaying, wearing all those short skirts, and I love it. Yeah, so I will be wearing it here and with all the cross with cheetah prints. It's a little wrinkly right now because I packed it and unpacked it last night. But those are the bell-bottom jeans. I hope you can see it. I'm too a little short. The brand Sly is actually pretty good if you are a clothes lover and if you are into like Y2K or something very unique. I will highly recommend you go to Sly and this brand called Gaida. I really adore this brand, although they are pretty expensive for my liking. It is just the cutest brand that I ever seen. This has little sparkles all over the jacket and obviously the big stones. I can't express how much I love this brand. And this is also a little dress I got from Gaida. Very simple, but if you combine it with this little jacket that I got, very cute. And the last item that I got is from the company Ingni. I don't know if I said it right. Ingni is also a very cute, unique, well, I guess not that unique, but very cute and subtle brand that you can find all sorts of clothes. And this is what I got. I love to pair this with some jeans or a skirt, mini skirt, anything would work. I really like to get something that works with any item. And I feel like the color black or color gray, really easy to do so, or white. But anyways, that is all I have to show you guys. I feel like I've been filming it forever, but finally I am done. So thank you so much for watching, you guys. I had so much fun showing everything to you. I honestly cannot believe I'm back in the US. I was there in Japan for a month. So it is definitely refreshing to be back here and start making more YouTube videos. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoy this video and I will see you guys next time. Bye!